Asterisk, did you know your mind is constantly playing tricks on you? There are psychological mind games happening right now that you can't even imagine. From subconscious influences to tricks that make you feel like everything is real. In this video, we'll show you 60 mind games that will blow your mind. Are you ready to discover how your brain is messing with you? Stay tuned. In this video, we all dive deep into 60 psychological mind games that your mind plays on you every single day. These games will make you question everything from your thoughts and perceptions to your emotions. By the end, you'll know how to spot these tricks and use them to your advantage. Trust me, you'll never look at the world the same way again. Here, we'll explore all 60 mind games divided into different categories. Each game will be explained in detail. 1. Confirmation bias. We tend to search for information that supports what we already believe, even if that information is wrong. 2. Anchoring effect. The first piece of information we receive influences our subsequent decisions, even if it's irrelevant. 3. Dunning-Kruger effect. People with little knowledge of a subject often believe they know everything about it. For salience bias, we tend to focus on things that are emotionally striking or unusual. 5. Expectation bias. Our expectations can alter our perceptions of reality. Social mind games. 6. Groupthink. In groups, people tend to agree with the majority even if it's wrong. 7. In-group bias. We have a tendency to favor people who are similar to ourselves, viewing them as better. 8. False consensus effect. We assume that others think the same way we do. 9. Halo effect. Our first impressions of someone can influence our perception of their other qualities. 10. Labeling effect. Labeling individuals can alter their behavior and how they perceive themselves. Perceptual mind games. 11. Framing effect. How something is presented can drastically affect our decisions. 12. Halo effect. We tend to extend one positive or negative trait of a person to their entire character. 13. Motion illusion. Things that are actually still can appear to be in motion due to visual cues. 14. Cognitive dissonance. When our beliefs and actions don't align, we feel discomfort, and our minds adjust to resolve the conflict. 15. Perceptual set. Our perceptions are influenced by expectations and past experiences. Emotional mind games. 16. The placebo effect. Believing something will work can make it work, even if it's just a sugar pill. 17. Primacy effect. The first information we receive tends to have a stronger impact than later information. 18. Recency effect. The most recent information we encounter tends to stick in our minds more than earlier information. 19. Emotion-induced blindness. Strong emotions can make us miss important information or details. No. Mood-congruent memory. We are more likely to recall memories that match our current mood. Memory mind games. 21. False memory syndrome. Our memories can be easily altered or manipulated, making us believe false events occurred. 22. Source amnesia. We forget the source of a memory, but still retain the memory itself. 23. Flashbulb memory. We tend to remember vivid details of significant events, but these memories are often distorted over time. 24. Memory reconstruction. Our memories are not fixed. It can change every time we recall them. 25. Priming. Our behavior can be influenced by subconscious cues or stimuli that we are not aware of. Decision-making mind games. 26. Loss aversion. We fear losses more than we value equivalent gains, which can skew our decisions. 27. Sunk cost fallacy. We continue investing in something simply because we've already invested a lot, even when it's not worth it. 28. Endowment effect. Place more value on things we own than on things we don't. 29. Status quo bias. We tend to prefer things to stay the same, even when change could be beneficial. 30. Scarcity effect. We perceive things to be more valuable when they are scarce or in limited supply. Behavioral mind games. 31. The bystander effect. The more people present in an emergency, the less likely any one person is to help. 32. The foot in the door technique. People are more likely to agree to a big request after they've agreed to a smaller one. 33. The door-in-the-face technique. People are more likely to agree to a small request after rejecting a large one. 34. Social proof. We tend to do things we see others doing, especially when we're unsure of what to do. 35. Reciprocity norm. We feel obligated to return favors, even if they weren't requested. Attention and focus mind games. 36. Inattentional blindness. We can miss things in our environment if we're focused on something else. 37. Change blindness. We fail to notice changes in our environment because we're not paying close attention. 38. Selective attention. We focus on specific stimuli, ignoring others, even if they are important. 39. The Stroop effect. It's harder to name the color of a word when the word itself is the name of a different color. 40. Vividness effect. We are more likely to remember vivid, emotionally charged details over mundane ones. Risk and probability mind games. 41. Overconfidence bias. We tend to overestimate our abilities or knowledge, especially when making risky decisions. 42. Gambler's fallacy. We believe that past events affect the probability of future events, even when they are independent. 43. Base rate fallacy. We ignore statistical information in favor of anecdotal evidence when making decisions. 44. Optimism bias. We tend to believe that we are less likely to experience negative events than others. 45. Framing effect. The way a situation is framed can drastically alter our risk preferences. Self-perception, mind games. 46. Self-serving bias. We attribute our successes to internal factors and our failures to external ones. 47. The spotlight effect. We overestimate how much others notice and pay attention to us. 48. Imposter syndrome. Despite achievements, we often feel like a fraud and fear being exposed as incompetent. 49. False consensus effect. We believe that others share our opinions and behaviors more than they actually do. 50. Illusion of transparency. We believe that our emotions are more apparent to others than they actually are. Cognitive and mental health mind games. 51. The availability heuristic. We tend to overestimate the likelihood of events based on how easily examples come to mind. 52. Catastrophizing. We imagine the worst possible outcome and believe it is inevitable. 53. Confirmation bias in news consumption. We tend to consume news that aligns with our pre-existing beliefs, is reinforcing those beliefs. 54. Mental filtering. We focus on the negative aspects of situations, ignoring any positive ones. 55. Overgeneralization. We take one negative event and apply it to every situation, making broad conclusions from limited data. Cultural and societal mind games. 56. The just world hypothesis. We believe that people get what they deserve, even when they don't. 57. Cultural bias. We tend to view the world through the lens of our own cultural norms and values. 58. The halo effect in media. Media portrayals often show a person's positive qualities, leading us to assume they are virtuous overall. 59. Social comparison theory. We evaluate ourselves by comparing ourselves to others, often leading to feelings of inadequacy. 60. Cognitive dissonance in group behavior. We adjust our beliefs to align with those around us to avoid discomfort from differing views. Just when you thought we were done, here's the real kicker. Asterisk. What if all these mind games are interconnected, and there's one big reason behind why they exist? Scientists have speculated that these psychological tricks are hardwired into our brains as survival mechanisms, designed to help us navigate the world. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the nature of these mind games.